So I skipped the very initial scene. Basically, nothing happened yet. She's like, just arrived. Don't know what the Federal Bureau of Control is. I just walked in the lobby and went upstairs, so I'm not really in a lot. But I have some collectibles. So this says you can't bring in weapons, pagers, laptops, any smart device, number 2 pencils, or any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, ergo rubber ducks or ketchup bottles. That's weird. Alright. Very thick atmosphere so far, though. Here's somebody. Is an R4 like a W2?
Hello?
Yo.
Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, they you are no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
What?
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No
You just
face.
read my mind?
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
I don't know how I feel about this Nocti dude. I feel like he might be the dude, or he might be a fucking Zachariah Trench. Director, Federal Bureau of Control. Dr. Casper Darling. I'm trying to remember the name. So that's the elevator that I gotta go to. This is where I came from, so here we go.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Hell yeah.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Looks like Red Dead Redemption. Oldest house. Oldest house discovered August 1964. That's weird, it doesn't say built. Wow, that all looks not good. Approved terminology. The Willow AWE. Please adhere to the flag, guys. Don't say Alaska, scissors, blood or bleed, loss or apologies or sorry. Freaky deaky, let's get away from this alarm though. I guess I knocked over a fucking... It's just a big, expensive office building. Cancel all my appointments for the rest of the week. I can't trust in Barbara, not a single one. Barbara, being his secretary, must have been right here. Which makes this the director's office. Zachariah Trench.
Shit. Shit.
Bruh.
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really? Something's outside. Was coming here a mistake?
Excuse me. That ain't good.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Hashtag Astral Plane Challenge. I dig this. What the fuck? Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Melee. Oh, jeez. That's intense. Wham. Alright, that sounds cool. I like this voice from another world that is not
The
completely
same gun.
translated. Give me that grip.
Okay.
Flap, 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 flap. heals himself. That's pretty damn cool. Jumping down a ledge, bam. Shadow people, they said. I don't like the shadow people. What makes me uncomfortable? I get sleep paralysis. So like I see shadow people sometimes, and
something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
oh man, that's freaky.
You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen.
Like that.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror.
Hiss. Hella creepy. Why don't I have clothes? I have the fucking gun. Proceed further into the bureau. Okay.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guide us. Reach the hotline.
The hotline, says the dead man.
That was cool as fuck. Fuck your cow. Hell yeah, bro. There's a dodge roll. There's a hop. I'm shooting it. Utilitarians. Holy shit. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of director properly. The applicant will determine whether you're fucking worthy or whatever. If rejected, the applicant is terminated by the board. The criteria is unknown. Mjolnir, Excalibur.
Objects of power.
It's certainly a pretty game, and the combat feels super mobile, which I like a lot. The physics are awesome. Look at that shit. Huh, that's funny. It's a big office, lots of people employed. I wonder if they are all weirdo magic folks. What? Or what?
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Let's see. I guess I can't equip 2 yet. Damage, ammo cost per shot, reload speed, grip. Assets, material. Looks pretty deep too.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help
Put your
me
hand
fix
in
it.
it. Yep.
Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Are you with us? With the
Yes.
Bureau?
Yeah.
Are you still sane?
Outfits, hell yes. Astral dive suit. Ah, that's so fucking cool.
Please, talk to me.
I'll
We
keep
saw you
my
deal
regular
with
clothes for a while.
the compromised agents.
Are you in there? Hello?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Don't do it, I'll shoot you.
Director Faden.
Call me Jessie.
Okay, Jessie. I'm Emily. Look, somehow, this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
That works? Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The Hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Y'all need to get back in your shelter so I can go fucking
Trench is
fuck
dead.
these dudes up with my special magic
Shot.
gun.
Ah. I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the Hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jessie, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the Hiss.
Dope.
Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope.
Definitely shot a couple though.
I don't know her,
Emily.
but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes.
Bro, you're the director of
can
the
try.
bureau that she's a part of now. Man, you're the
I'm
boss.
speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before.
Fucking chill.
Push the Hiss out.
Oh. Cleanse the Hiss corrupted agent. What was this tag? Give me your soul! Lit. Oh, not so lit. She turned into nothing, guys.
It didn't work. The Hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
He's got a soul brain protector on his chest.
Jessie,
Oh.
over here.
Hey,
We need to
Emily,
make a plan, Jessie.
how about you let me use this here? Control points. Pretty lit. Alright. Emily Pope, I got bad news. Board room.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jessie.
Yeah, you can just call me Big Dog from now on.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing.
Damn.
I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The
dead guy.
Ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the Hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
Sounds like a boss fight.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them.
Looking for answers?
I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world.
Is that the hotline?
What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the Hiss destroy it all.
Some real supernatural type fighting otherworldly demons fucking shit. Into It. The premise of this game, solid AF. Underrated. Everyone's gonna look back at Control and say that shit was lit and we didn't love it enough. Well, one button.
Look, I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
I like the cut
Thanks,
of your jib,
Emily.
Emily. And your dude hair.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay. Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. This Trench guy.
Hope you guys
I
like
keep
all
hearing
this
him in my
exposition.
head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
Got it. Thanks. Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Yeah. Now I need to go. Not up here. Ammo refund. Alright. Weird. So it's a nice, convenient way to make everything look like it's stuck in the 60s. Which I appreciate. That's cool. You know, it's a look. It's an aesthetic. An aesthetic. Got no clearance. Alright. Need to go this way.
There it is again. A welcome message.
Is that the janitor? Where did this girl learn to magically be a fucking... jumping off things and getting shot at and shooting back and can inexplicably do a super crazy force push. Whatever. I guess we can say that she instantly turned into a badass when she grabbed the gun, so that's fine. I don't like that screaming though. They got colors of shiftedness. This is yellow. I'll kill ya. Yeah, die, bitch. At me, bro. I'm the director, I got a full jacket. What? Oh shit. Bring it around, guys. We got it. Fuck with me. Navigate through the communications board. Hey, how come I can't change my outfit? It's only at the boardroom one? That doesn't make sense. Cafeteria. I think these mail tubes are gonna come into play. Travel costs. demons. That's where it came from. How do I not have level 1 clearance on the direct door? Hello. Looking at some stuff here. In this nice office building. Also, in this game you fight demons or whatever. No big deal.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Give me that floppy disk. Give me the magic floppy disk. Oh yeah, also this happens. So, you know, be aware that bodies will float in the air. Because, it's the demons, you know, they're, really, screwing up our mojo here in our office. I keep getting a bunch of stuff, but I'm not sure what to do with it, like these mods. And then I got some of this. I have health recovery per element pickup, 24. Or should I just have better health? Hard to say. I don't know what these do either.
So, I'm nothing to worry about. The last egg breaks.
Gotta go here?
The hole in your room is the hole in you.
Oh. See that? Is there a toggle shoulder button? Oh, there is. Oh. Oh, there's also a crouch button. What? No, there's not. Yes, there is.
An object of power. Looks like the hiss of latched on. We need to cleanse it.
Alright. Go, 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 go. floppy disk. Blue is better than red.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Lit. Bam. Two people. Hello. This is Control. We are in the astral plane. I am the chick with a magic gun. These are shadow pieces, just like it's good. It's a good game. Highly recommend it. Production values are there. Gameplay is fun. Physics are super involved. Acting is cool. Premise is wild. Bam! Now I have floppy disk telekinetic powers.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it.
That cardboard box. Didn't do nothing. That trash bag. Cool guy. Generator at your face. Boom. Yeah, the animations are good. Boom. Also, I'm a big fan of games where you have like weapons and powers and you have to kind of use them both at the same time. That's always fun. Like BioShock, or even older than that, is like the Jedi Knight games. And there's a whole genre, or subgenre, I guess, of shooters with powers and weapons. Received through communication department. The wrong way though. Right?
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mail.
Through the mail room? Oh, man. I don't see a mail room out here. Oh. Don't have clearance for the mail room. Even though I'm the director. Is clearance? Clarence.
This must
Yeah.
open the door.
He even has one of them things on. It's not good. What is it? Tragic. Truly tragic. If only I would have tried harder and done better, then I would not be in the position that I find myself in. It's okay. There's always next time where I'll definitely win because I totally figured out what's going on with that boss. Not really. I feel like there should be a dodge though, or a shield or something, because like you just sprint away from this guy, he still hits you. Maybe I should be behind things more.
Fly now. Great.
Maybe I shouldn't even be throwing stuff at him. boobs.
I have a feeling he'll be back.
Not good.
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Past the mailroom in what way? The map didn't load. Alright. That's cool. Hotline chamber. Whoa. Everyone just take a second. There we go.
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms.
The Hiss Ranger. Hiss elevated. Alright.
The hiss got him.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors. Good luck, huh? Oh, what do you do?
Hotline chamber.
Are you still recording this?
The hotline can't be far now.
This looks like a very official hallway to get to a very official place. Hotline chamber. Oh shit. Hotline security log. Trench. And it's all, who's Carol Bishop? They're all custodians.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic.
Buddy.
The light switch cord. The door marked with the black pyramid.
Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, I thought that was gonna work. I thought it was gonna be cool and I was gonna walk across air and it was gonna be like a moment. But it was not. It was not a moment. I guess it was a moment. It was a moment of me dying. Whatevs, dog. What was I supposed to do there, though? Damn, do I have to fight this dude again? No. Alright, that's fine. I appreciate that the character's fast. Like, you really, like from 0 to full sprint is pretty quick too. Which is good, you know? You feel in control, but also agile. It's good. You know? Flip the switch, it turns blue. Mind the gap. Switch again, turns yellow.
Whoa. Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
She's a drifter. The doors don't have numbers, they have symbols. Because we're in alien demon land. Show me the triangle. Alright. I mean, looks like a sketchy motel from the 60s. Like that one movie with Thor.
Hello? Anyone here?
Alright. This door is open. I will see myself in. Hello! Now I sleep here. I don't have my powers or my gun. 223, that's a real number. These are all real numbers. Where are the folks at? I can't crouch either. Triangle door, still nothing. Bell? 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 Oh shit. It's opening different doors. The bell is a switch. Never mind, this is the same door. Or was it? No, it's definitely doing that. But why? Why? What door do we want to open? I'm gonna say... I don't even know. Bell. Bell. Hello. Ooh. What is this? A key to the triangle door.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
We say triangle in these parts, ma'am. Show me the money. Oh. Oh. This is the room with the poster like she mentioned in the beginning. Alright. I turn on the light and now I'm there. Oh. I turn around and now I'm there. Oh. Oh. Oh! That's a scary ass noise. Ta-da! Oh! The hallway is foggy. No, it's not. Is this a puzzle? 1, 2, 3. We got the key. We walk over here. We go into the triangle room. Scary noise when I turn on the light. Oh! See, what the hell? This game's creepy. I got my gun back too. Probably a bad sign. Let's fucking go. Seashell Bridge. Can I fly now? Can you take me higher? I love Creed now. I'm a Creed fan. That doesn't look right. Oh. Just pretend that didn't happen. The hotline will allow you to contact extra-dimensional entities. Jeez, man. That was not what I was supposed to do. You know, pay attention to your surroundings. You'll never know if you'll sustain lethal damage if you fall. Actually, you will know. And you will sustain lethal damage. So, you know, mind the gap, as it were. Was that supposed to happen? This game's freaky deaky, man. Straight up. I'm into it though. This is some real quality stuff. This is what I want from a single player experience. Show me something new and cool. The hotline will allow you to contact extra-dimensional entities. Jesse Faden, I think. It's Jesse. I think it's Jesse. Thanks, my alien friend.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
How many planes of existence are there?
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations.
Max Payne, dude.
She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I hope when I'm like a 50-year-old man that my voice is cool and gravelly like that, but I don't smoke enough, so... Oh, dang nose.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info.
Important
I need to
echo,
get back to Emily. People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Butte supplement. Ocean View Motel is like the oldest house, but in Butte. Great! See, he flew through that crack, and I want to do that. Oh, shit! fast travel, or I can just go there. Fast travel to the director's office. That's not where I want to go. I want to go to Central Executive, right? I'm in the mailroom. Why is director's office red then? Oh, that's just the map. Okay, that's where I am. That's where I could go. This is where I should go. Okay, cool. Nothing like some fast travel. Not so fast, I guess. I feel like the mailroom wasn't that far from here, actually. See, and then this one I can change my outfits. What's up with that? Do I wear the astral dive suit is the thing, though? I guess I could just try it on. Whoa! I don't know. That's kind of freaky. I'm gonna revisit the astral dive suit at a later date. Emily. I killed a man.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms?
I got the
great.
hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Floating man threw rocks
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss.
Like you.
Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
Ooh.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's
an
tough,
agent.
ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us.
They're all dead, bro.
The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Past 2 lockdowns.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all
Thanks,
that in the
Emily.
hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you.
Maybe later.
If you agree,
We're
that is.
being invaded by
We
demons.
could find out something that would help us.
Tests?
Tests.
I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a
Correct.
way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Hell yeah. It's our buddy. What was his name? Like Nocti or something like that? A Russian janitor. Noticeably unaffected by the hiss. So either he is special or he is part of the hiss. That shit looks ominous. There's floating bodies. Alright, 4 ability points for cover. Lock new ability.
Do you hear that? Someone's singing.
Singing?
Where's Pope wants us to get a
Sounds
field
like it's coming from the elevator.
What? We can't get any equipment from the
Astral constructs. What? Construct shatter. Shatter has a high stopping power with a scatter shot. So it's a shotgun. Should I construct it? I suppose so. I mean, I like the pistol, but you know, whatever. I astrally constructed something. Can I upgrade? I can't do anything.
Search sector until the internal
abilities, health, energy, melee, launch. Health. Energy. Melee. Whoop. Launch. Gonna be a balanced
lockdown is lifted.
See what you can find around here.
Then
Computers, documents.
I should be able to equip my shotgun at the same time and throw a mod on it. Projectiles fired +2, ammo cost per shot -7, ammo refund chance on hit, damage. I guess I will do this one. Dead presidents. Lol. Oh, I can just hotline a bunch of stuff. And I get a cool screen of her.
Any measuring devices you can find.
sitting there.
Helping Pope is a surefire way to get on Darling's good side.
Let's see. Search for a way into the maintenance sector, which is not here. The nostalgia department. Dang, son. Flash, 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 flash. It's pretty dope, not gonna lie. Feel powerful. I don't know if this is the right way to go. Search for a way into maintenance sector, executive central executive. Directorial. So it's in here, right?
A lot of these questions could be answered by obtaining a live specimen.
Where's the elevator? What is this? An evil jukebox? An object of power. You can play songs that haven't been written yet. sector elevator. That's
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Okay.
Like I said
Russian
before.
janitor.
The janitor is a friendly face.
Janitor is a friendly face. Shows me the creepy, ominous thing of him mopping over and over. Is the janitor God? The world may never know. Excuse me, that was rude.
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ahti guiding me too?
Super janitor powers activate. Yeah! Wow, I made that. Clearance level 5. Clearance level 2. I am angry. Oh shit. Haha! Suck it, clearance. Book Club, Lopez. Blah blah blah. Probably some foreshadowing. The main character succumbs to the fix when she's so close to the cure. Wow. I wonder if something like that will happen to our protagonist too. Ritual impulse material. Lit. Alright. Enough messing around. We're looking for a janitor. You got business to do. We can't go in there.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Crime is afoot. I'm gonna have to fight all of these guys. Astral constructs, weapon forms, construct spin, upgrade grip. So spin is like a machine gun. I need more source and ritual impulse and threshold remnants, apparently. Unlock the second mod slot and increase base weapon damage. Now is that for every one or just one? Spin looks cool though, I'm down for that. Alright, so we have to get more of that junk. Ah! Alright. Enough tomfoolery. Time for full Tommery. Right. Cool. I am the director. I would have been your boss if your body was not contained by an evil demon spirit from another dimension. You're rocking me. I would have a shotgun slam. Wow. What is that? I will extinguish the fire with your soul. Wow. Yes, that's tight. That's tight. Alright. Find the janitor's office. It is this way. This is a super intricate and complex maintenance
down
area
that way?
for like one janitor. Freak me out, Russian janitor man. Got a lot. A new mission, a Mary Chase. Missing the strange light to break. You guys think it's demons? Oh. You gonna hurt me? Whoa! Cleanse the merry-go-round horse, object of power. What the hell? Huzzah!
Ugh. This place makes me nauseous.
Jump!
An object of power.
Cool.
How do you think it got down here?
Ride that merry-go-round horse?
A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
Circle to evade. Lit. He's super lit. Choo-choo. Hold on a second. Nice. Wow. Cold enemies are immune to her attack. What the hell?
Let's see the Hiss keep up with me now.
Damn. What? Parkour. She does like a weird like T-pose kind of thing when she does it. Bring me back to the light and into this. Way into falling from floors into rooms that I've already been into that I fell out of because I fell into another dimension and now I'm back. Super lit. king, no, sorry, queen card on the floor. Alright. Give me my threshold remnant. And throw a coffee machine at this ladder. Boom. Alright. Powerful.
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director.
Ha, being a janitor
Only
is funny.
Ahti here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ahti. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, että this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow?
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ahti.
What a mess. Burn
Yep.
trash.
Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire. Burn it all. Burn it into a reindeer, not into a moose.
Creepy.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much. Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
Panopticon. Merry-go-round. Alright, alright. Hey, what the hell?
Hey, are you new? Go talk with Chief Arish in the security booth. He's in charge here.
What the hell? Real people?
Ma'am! Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security.
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Try to stay alive.
Yeah, buddy, what's his name? Arish?
Blockages in pipe C?
Blockages in pipes?
When the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby back down to a safe temperature.
Lit.
I hope.
What do you do here, Arish?
Security chief of the maintenance sector. I make sure all the weird shit down here doesn't bother the maintenance crews. Learned everything I know from Salvador. The best security agent this bureau has ever seen.
And you like your job?
I love it. You know, everyone thinks that maintenance is the lowest rung on the ladder just because we fix pipes instead of writing memos, but I gotta be honest. These are the bravest people in the goddamn building. I'm proud to work with them.
I've done a few odd jobs with these kind of folks. They say what they mean. I like that.
What do you mean these kind
What
of
do you know
folks?
about the service weapon?
Not much. That thing is director only. Salvador told me by the time he saw Trench use it. Sounds like that gun can do some serious damage. Yeah, I did see pictures of it once, though, and it looks different to that thing you're carrying. You monitor something? It's new.
Is new a good thing?
Given the circumstances, I'd say new is our best bet.
Do you know this Ati guy?
Of course. He's my favorite coffee break buddy. Dude has got some crazy stories. He probably knows more than anyone else around here, if you can make sense of what he's saying.
Any idea where he's from?
I'm guessing Sweden.
He's from where he's from. Look, there are just some stones that are better left unturned, you know?
What do you know about the Hiss?
Not much, only what I've seen. Well, they use the same tactics that Marshall and Salvador taught us, which makes me think that the Hiss haven't completely erased the people inside, which is a pretty fucking horrible thought. Or they're just using whatever they find in their victims' heads. In any case, they are really eager to get inside the power plant.
Why do you think that is?
Shit, I don't know. They want to make my life harder?
What exactly is the power plant?
Listen, I only know what Salvador told me, but I know it generates all the electricity for the Bureau, and it's got two very simple rules. Rule 1, keep it below a certain temperature. Rule 2, don't ever, ever open it. Oh, and 3, it's classified, so I shouldn't ask.
Sounds like secrets are standard operating procedure around here.
Oh, yeah. It's all part of the job.
I should be going.
Right. You got a lockdown to lift.
Damn right I do. And I can do this. And that. That. Give me that gun. Oh. I need a lot more stuff, actually. I only have 3? Not enough ability points. Oh, that shit cost 3? Oh, what the hell? Board countermeasures. What the hell? These are like side quests? Kill Hiss demolition, kill enemies in the executive sector with headshots, kill Hiss rangers. In Pierce mode. Pierce sphere puncture the invaders. Charge mode. I'll do this one, I guess. Thank you for watching. Maybe if I can find out how to stop it.